down the Iron Curtain and take a look what UMEK has to offer. Promising talent.
Cloud standout.
Label heroes.
1605er.
With a bit of prophecy.
Prognosis.
A history lesson.
The backtrack.
And a grain of exotic spice.
Eastern flavor.
Max out the volume and let UMEK take you behind the Iron Curtain. Behind the Iron Curtain.
Behind the Iron Curtain with UMEK. In the background you can already hear fresh beats from Tomas, Millan. Check this sound.
Check this out. Behind the Iron Curtain.
This is Julie Placencia, Hurry Up. Kubeck, Thryba.
Tracks from Soundcloud Dropbox.
Download complete. This week's feature is
Cloud Standout, Chris Drifter, Get High.
Cloud Standout.
Cloud Standout.
Houses.
Good as you think you are?
Cloud Standout.
Let UMEK test your skills. Upload your tracks to his Soundcloud Dropbox and hope for the best.
Cloud Standout.
DJ Christopher Hooker.
Behind the Iron Curtain.
Let's try.
Ivan Pica, Paco Maroto, I Need Rhythm, Raul Mezcolanza remix.
Sound
This is DJ Smilk OS 2013 mix.
Presenting Label Chief's personal pick of the week.
1605er.
Hi guys, I'm Garcia and this is my new track, Funky Beats for 1605.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, repeat after me. Now, ladies and gentlemen, repeat after me. Now, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, repeat after me. Funky fresh beats! Now, ladies and gentlemen, repeat after me. Now, ladies and gentlemen, repeat after me. Now, ladies and gentlemen, repeat after me. Now, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, repeat after me. Funky fresh beats!
Luigi Rocca, I used to dance in the rain.
Behind the Iron Curtain.
Dani H, back to the roots.
Around the universe, follow me into a solo, get in the flow, and you can picture like a photo. Music makes mellow, maintains to make melodies for MCs, motivates the quicks. I'm everlasting. I can go on for days and days with rhyme displays that engrave deep as X-rays. I can take a phrase that's rarely heard, flip it, now it's a daily word. I can get iller than armor, killing bomb, but no alarm. Rock microphone, still I feed. This was a tape, I wasn't supposed to break. I was supposed to wait, but let's motivate. I wanna see it and keep following and swallowing, taking the making, biting and borrowing. Brothers try and others die to get the formula, but I'ma let you sweat, you still ain't warm. You a step away from frozen, stiff as if you're posing. Dig into my brain as the rhyme gets chosen. So follow me, and while you're thinking you were first, let's travel at magnificent speeds around the universe. What could you say as the earth gets further and further away? Planets are small as balls of clay, astray into the Milky Way. Worlds out of sight, far as the eye can see, not even a satellite. Now stop and turn around and look. As you stand in the darkness, your knowledge is took. So keep staring, soon you suddenly see a star. You better follow it, cause it's the all. This is a lesson if you get it, and if you're borrowing, hurry, hurry, step right up and keep following the leader. Follow the leader, I can't see. 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 Follow the leader. So follow me, and while you're thinking you were first, let's travel at magnificent speeds around the universe. Vision of prison. I listen. In this journey of the journal, I'm the journalist. Am I eternal on a journalist? I'm about to flow long as I could possibly go. Keep you moving cause the crowd said so. Dance. Cuss, rip your pants. Eric B on the blaze, bleeding to death, call an ambulance. Pull out my weapon and start to squeeze. A magnum as a microphone, murdering MCs. Let's quote a rhyme from a record I wrote. Follow the leader. Yeah, dope. Cause every time I stop, it seems you're stuck. Soon as you try to step off, you're self-destruct. I came to overcome before I'm gone. By showing and proving and letting ours be born. Then after that I'll live forever. You disagree? You say never? Then follow me from century to century. You remember me in history, not a mystery or a memory. I came by nature, mind raised in Asia. Since you was tricked, I have to raise you from the cradle to the grave. But remember, you're not a slave. Those people put here to be much more than that, but we couldn't see it because our mind was trapped. But I'm here to break away the chains, take away the pains, remake the brains, rebuild my name. I guess nobody told you a little knowledge is dangerous. It can't be mixed, diluted, it can't be changed to switch. Here's a lesson if you're guessing and following. Hurry, hurry, step right up and keep following the leader. Follow the leader, I can't see. 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 Follow the leader, I can't see.
Charles Ramirez, Stan Garac, Black Light.
For a second. Welcome home, my friend. How are you? Glad to be here, Dick. I told you, for those of you who've never seen this, man, you're gonna see something special. Come on over here. Would you do me a favor? One second, because when he works, now we had a rehearsal for you here and we had it all plotted out, but we never know what you're going to do and we miss some of your stuff. Will you just go from there to there in your own inimitable way? minute to catch up on each other. Now we gotta go this way because we got ourselves all turned around. We gotta face out here. You were in Paris working with how many people?
The biggest crowd ever to do at a show. 1,003,000 people.
1,003,000 people?
And we had about 7 giant-sized television screens, close second, and they had 5 cameras on me and 7 on the band, and about 200 people on the stage, and I was running and singing at the same time.
Let me ask you now. Everybody appreciates what you do. We all love you. Now, you're playing to these people. Now, you got to turn your back. This man is so used to playing to an audience, he forgot there's the television camera.
You can't fully predict the future. But sometimes a good hunch works better than a crystal ball. Here's the track you just might hear soon on the dance floor.
Prognosis.
Come on.
Prognosis, the biggest tune of the week is Samara from Hoxton Horse. Meijer, Found Out.
Curtain.
Placencia and George Privatti, Mousy. Eastern Flavor, Milos Pesovic, Nightmare Ending. Jesus Nava and Elegant Hands, Optimus House.
Optimus Prime.
Let me take a guess here. You're having a Halloween party. Find UMEK on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, and other social media outlets.
Transform.
Juan DDD and Johan Dresser, Rompecabezas, Amo en Navas Remix.
Behind the Iron Curtain.
collaborations, game changers, immortal anthems.
Even now, I sometimes wake from a dream and find myself shaking from the memory of it.
Everything in
Look Back Track.
Oh, yes.
Look Back Track. Samuel L. Sessions, City Music.
Look Back Track.
Was Behind the Iron Curtain with UMEK. Till next week, bye bye.
Time is relative, but the end is absolute.
Then was a silence for a moment.
No worries though. Same time next week. Behind the Iron Curtain. We'll be back.